What's happening? Philip Appleton with Appleton Electric. Hey, today guys, I am doing duct detectors and I have to bend a piece of pipe. I gotta put about 10 bends in it. That's why they call me One Stick Mick. I wanna show you how to one stick it. Check it out. All right, here are my duct detectors. Boom, boom. I'm just running an 18.2 to these to monitor status, so if they do trip, it lets my automated logic controls know that there's a fire in the building or whatnot. But here's the deal. Okay, so I ran this today, 3/4 inch, came out, hopped up on this rack right here. I put a box right here because I'm gonna have to go up later. I'm continuing, but I'm all the way down here and I'm ended on that 4S box right there. I gotta get a stick of pipe from there. I gotta come down, there's a pipe in the way. I'm gonna 90 on top of this unit. I'm gonna do another 90, and then I'm gonna land my 4S box right next to this one and come out just like they did with 2 pieces of seal tight. So at the end of the bend, this is a 1 stick piece of pipe. I'm gonna have an offset. I'm gonna come down 90, 90, and then a little box offset there. And that's basically gonna go into that box right there. So step 1, guys, is I need to figure out how big that top offset's gonna be. I need to clear this pipe right here. Here's my KO. So I'm gonna bring it out this way and get that measurement. All right, so I have determined my offset's gonna be a 6-inch offset, and that's what I'm gonna bend on my piece of pipe first. And I'll be using the star today. If you don't know how to bend pipe and you don't know how to use a star, pay attention. I'll be bending the offset with a 30-degree bend. So for that, the multiplier is 2. You could do it with the 45, but then the multiplier is 1.4. I just do 30s because it's easier for the math. So I have my marks 12 inches apart. I will bend 2 30-degree bends opposite of each other, which will give me a 6-inch offset. All right, next step is I gotta find out the measurement. I'm gonna have a connector in here from that connector to the top of this air handler. And then I'm gonna mark that on the pipe. Okay, I got that measurement, so I'm gonna draw this out for you guys. This is my 4S box. Here's the top of my air handler. I measured from the connector to the top of the air handler. That's gonna be 35 3/8. This is the piece of pipe I have right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a level right here and measure 35 3/8. I'm gonna mark it on my pipe, and then I'm gonna bend it with the star, meaning I'm gonna put this in the right orientation, which would be facing straight up, and I'm gonna put a 90 in it. After I bend that 90 with the star, where this bends, that's gonna be 35 3/8 from the top of this piece of pipe to the back of this 90. That's gonna sit right on top of the air handler. But you're gonna have to add me for part 2, because sorry about that. I'm doing a part 2, so look for that video after this one, and we will complete how to be One Stick Mick.